Welcome back. Aurelius and Malik, the Lineage Archive. We close the Fatimid Dynasty file today. 5 parts. The end of the story. The Fatimid Dynasty has fallen. Yet, their legacy remains very much alive. It's etched in the stones of Cairo, whispered in the rituals of faith, and echoed in the traditions of communities worldwide. What remains after an empire collapses? For the Fatimids, the answer is both material and spiritual. We see their influence in the architecture that still stands and in the cultural practices that continue to thrive. Even in their absence, the essence of what they built lives on, reminding us that history never truly disappears.
You say their legacy is both material and spiritual, Aurelius, but that overlooks the real impact on everyday lives. The Fatimid influence didn't just vanish. It lingers in Cairo's streets and among its people. You can see it in the bustling markets where merchants still share stories of their ancestors' trade routes. Scholars in coffee houses debate ideas that were once nurtured in Fatimid courts. That echo of ambition is alive, felt in the hopes and dreams of the city's residents.
Cairo is a living monument to their vision. Founded in 969 CE as Al-Qahira, the victorious, it was more than just a seat of power. It represented the grand ambitions of the Fatimids. The ceremonial avenues and mighty gates still stand as silent witnesses to their authority, reminding us of the grandeur they sought. Walking through these streets today, we can almost feel the echoes of their dreams. It shows how cities can outlast their creators, holding stories for centuries.
But let's not romanticize those stones, Aurelius. The gates of Bab al-Futuh and Bab Zuwayla weren't just impressive fortifications. They stood as barriers, symbols of exclusion. They decided who could walk through and who would be left out. The Fatimid ambition was undeniably grand, but it came at a real cost for the people on the margins. Many lives were shaped by those walls, often in ways we don't stop to consider.
Every stone recounts stories of scholars and merchants, yes, but it also tells of a cosmopolitan populace that thrived under Fatimid rule. The Fatimid caliph wasn't just a leader. He was a spiritual guide, shaping both the minds and hearts of his people. This dual authority defined their rule and created an environment where culture and commerce flourished side by side. We see how such a blend can lead to a vibrant society that leaves a lasting legacy.
That spiritual guidance is really important, but it also brought a lot of conflict. The Fatimid leaders claimed they had divine authority, and that caused serious rifts in the Ismaili community. It wasn't all about unity. Their legacy is filled with struggles and division. These fractures deeply impacted the lives of their followers, shaping their identities in ways that are still felt today. It's a reminder that faith can bring people together, but it can also tear them apart.
Yet, we must consider Al-Azhar Mosque, their most enduring gift to the world. Founded at the height of their dynasty, it emerged as a true beacon of learning and scholarship. Students flocked to it from all corners of the known world, eager to absorb its knowledge. This remarkable legacy of intellectual curiosity speaks volumes about their vision. It shows how empires can elevate thought and culture, ensuring that their influence lasts long after their reign has ended.
Intellectual curiosity flourished, sure, but we have to consider the cost. The Fatimids built a culture of elitism, where knowledge was tightly held by a privileged few. Meanwhile, countless folks out there were left in the dark, struggling to get an education. It's vital to celebrate the brilliance of Al-Azhar, but we can't ignore the many voices silenced in that exchange. Their stories matter too, reminding us that progress often comes at a steep price.
You're not wrong about the disparities, Malik. But we can't overlook how the dynasty transformed administration in ways that were truly revolutionary. They created tax registers that streamlined revenue collection and welfare systems designed to meet the varied needs of a diverse population. These innovations didn't just benefit the elite. They laid groundwork that future rulers found indispensable. It's a testament to how effective governance can evolve and adapt, shaping the core of society for generations to come.
That's true, but those systems were also tools of control. The Fatimids had this pragmatic approach, but it came with a constant need to hold on to their power. They presented their view of religious diversity as a way to create security for some. But it was always conditional. Those who dared to oppose them didn't just face disapproval. They faced real consequences. Lives were disrupted, families torn apart, all in the name of maintaining that fragile order.
Yet, the Fatimids did foster a remarkable atmosphere of coexistence. Under their rule, Christians, Jews, and various others found opportunities to thrive and contribute to society. We see this pattern throughout history. Empires adapt to the complexities of their time. They create spaces where diverse cultures can intersect and flourish. It's not always perfect, of course, but in many ways, it's these interactions that enrich a civilization, weaving together a vibrant tapestry of shared experiences.
But let's not forget the shadows that lingered. The theological claims led to fierce opposition, igniting tensions that affected countless lives. Their legacy is woven with controversies and conflicting narratives. The Fatimid story isn't just about power. It's a tapestry of triumph and tragedy filled with real people facing real struggles. We must acknowledge both the victories and the heartaches as they shape our understanding of history and the human experience.
In every stone of Cairo, in every tradition preserved, the Fatimid legacy lives on. Their remarkable achievements inspire us to strive for greatness, yet their failures remind us of the fragility of power. As we reflect on their story, we see how fallen dynasties can shape the world long after their banners have been lowered. History teaches us that even in decline, there are lessons to be learned. We must pay attention, for the echoes of their past still resonate in our present.
And that closes the Fatimid Dynasty file. 5 parts. One complete story. The full series lives on the Lineage archive, part of the archive network. There's no shortage of files. Browse what pulls at you next.